Everybody, welcome back. Got a little haul video for you, and I thought I'd come on and share it with you. Probably won't see me very well right here. Okay. I did, I probably haven't yet, but I've got some more flowers I got here for this project that's underneath everything. And I had picked up some other ones at Dollar Tree. I think I shared them already, but here's all the other ones to go with this. And then with everything going, I'm a year late. But you would think with all this stuff this last year, you know, we didn't go out of our house pretty much once in a while. But I've been watching these videos for preparedness. I am not prepared at all. So I'm like, okay, bought a notebook, a $1 notebook, started jotting down stuff. There's the 72-hour kit everybody should have. That's your 3-day supply. So if you end up no power for 3 days, or you have to leave for 3 days, whatever. I mean, where I'm at, we're not apt to have a flood, but we have had fires, and they are quick. You do not have much time. So you pretty much have to know where your crap is and go and get out. So, and after being here for 20 years, you would think I'd know that. Not prepared, not at all. So I've been watching some 72-hour kit things, and in that notebook I have a few pages of what should be in those, and then on top of that, your little extra stuff. Like I take a medicine, so you would add that medicine. Ariel has an inhaler, allergy pills, all that stuff. That would go in, you know, extra stuff. So I've been jotting down notes. There's some things I still need to get. It doesn't have to be expensive. It adds up, which I'm finding. I think I spent in the last 3 weeks $200 on stuff, but it's stuff that you need and need to have. I mean, I was out of half of it anyways in the house, but I still need to find 3 backpacks. One for me, one for Jeff, and one for Ariel. I have a couple, we all have a couple, but I want to get ones that are going to be specifically for this. So I can either hang them in the garage, and so we can just grab them and go. You know, they've got to be somewhere where you can grab them and go. So there's the 72-hour kits, there's a first aid page. Now that divvies up into a bunch of smaller ones, because you'll need something in your 72-hour kit. You need something in your vehicles. Now for the vehicles, I'm making one bag. What do they call it? The EDC bag, everyday carry bag. And that will go from vehicle to vehicle. I'm not going to make a bunch of those. I'm just going to make it vehicle to vehicle. My husband's vehicle that he uses for work has a first aid or kit thing in the trunk. So I'm not really worried about his vehicle. I have when I was going through my car, because he's got my Hummer taken apart, so I have cleaned it out other than have to vacuum and clean and stuff. And the stuff in the back, like I know there's jumper cables back there, there's some antifreeze, there's some oil, I mean that truck has some stuff in it. But my little car that I drive, there's nothing in there other than a spare tire. I don't have jumper cables. Actually, in the trunk there is some antifreeze, and there is a thing of oil, I think. But, and there's one jacket thing. That's it. There's nothing else. So that prompted me into doing this stuff. And so I've made one video already of some stuff I already have. and going to utilize. So there'll be something in each car, like I'm specifically my two cars that I drive. You know, there should be stuff in those vehicles, or the vehicle that, you know, Ariel gets a bloody nose, I should be able to get a napkin. There's nothing in there. So there's that kind of stuff. So, and then there's a book that should be in your house. So if there's an emergency or something should happen, I'm the one that handles like the banking, calling insurances, and doing all of that stuff. Jeff has no idea where anything is. And I'm like, ooh, this isn't good. If I should have to be in the hospital, like if I ended up with this crud and ended up in the hospital, he has no idea where anything is. And if I'm out of it, he can't ask anybody. So that really got me thinking. It's like, oh, you know, I need to start. So I did get a notebook. I have some clear insert things. Now, from the ones I've read about, you don't put your original documents in that book. You make sure that they're in a fireproof safe, which I do have. And that stuff is in there. There's a couple of things that aren't. So I wrote down everything when I printed out something, and you can get special printouts for contacts, your medical stuff. I mean, that stuff I still have to print out, but I've written everything down. So I'm getting there. It's going to take a bit, so I hope nothing happens, because it's going to take a little bit to get this going. Anyway, that's what I've been kind of working on, other than finishing up some little here and there, little project kind of things. We're still working on the laundry room. I'm supposed to be painting, but when I started to get everything out to do that, and he goes, no, wait. So it's not being painted. So the part 6 is how it is right now. And it's so pretty in there. It's going to look so nice when it's done. And I do store the laundry baskets in there now, because they're in there and I know where they are and everything. And so that is done. So anyway, come to this stuff, to pick up stuff. I've got stuff in bags upstairs. So the next thing I need to do after this is put everything into piles, like first aid stuff, personal hygiene kind of stuff, like nail clippers and, you know, that kind of stuff, tissues and that kind of stuff. And then just make little piles, and then divvy those piles up into what I need to do. So I know I needed, like in the big bag, the everyday carry bag, that's going to be one that we can use. I mean, I have a first aid kit in the house. There are some poisonous snakes here in Utah. There's rattlers. We actually had one in my driveway. I freaked out. I don't have a snake bite kit, and I should have one here in the house. There should be one in the camper, and there should be one in this bag that I'm going to do. So I have to buy one of those. I don't have one of those. I need to get one of those. I do have like bee stings and stuff like that. I have spray, ointment, whatever for that, but not that. But I needed to make a first aid kit. This is red. I thought this would be good, and it has a section right here, so you can. This is perfect. It's a double-decker sandwich thing. I got it at Family Dollar, but this is going to go into that everyday thing. That's going to have most of the first aid stuff. I mean, your purse and your cars should have a little one. You know, like Band-Aids, a little thing of Neosporin, if you're at the park and you cut yourself, whatever. But this bag is going to go with me anywhere that I go. So now, because the Hummer's down, I'll put it in my car. So it'll be in my car. And then if we move to the Hummer, I'll take that bag out and put it in the Hummer. So that's what I figured I would do. There's only 3 of us, so I can move it car to car. And so I got this to make a first aid kit. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I think where it has 2 separate things in it, I can make do with it. Like put like your Band-Aids and gauze and stuff like that, and then like if you have to get little bottles, whatever, over here. So I think that's cool. If I was traveling a lot, one thing I saw was a trauma kit. That's different from first aid. A trauma kit. I don't know if I'm going to get one of those or make one of those. I might, just to leave it in. That would stay in the cars, because we're probably not going to see trauma as a family unless we're driving somewhere and witness an accident and somebody needs something or something. So I haven't decided on that. Anyway, I got this for the first aid. I picked up a big thing of straws. Now this stuff, that was $2. This was $1. Most everything I got was $1, and the dollars add up. This I can divvy up into what I need to do it with. So I did get some of these because you can fold them. They're plastic, so you can fold those up. So I've got those. I picked up another thing of Band-Aids and gauze, because I only had a couple of things of gauze, but I picked up some more Band-Aids. These are tough strips. My husband hates the plastic ones. So these have 30 bandages of them. So if I want to split it up into 3 bags or whatever, like I'm going to pick up another one of these for the 72-hour one, but only one of us needs to carry it in their bag. So there's 30 bandages in here, so I could divvy it up 10 each, 10 for me, 10 for whatever. So I grabbed a couple more of these. I grabbed some antibiotic ointment, first aid ointment. That's going to go in this container. And I think that was $1 or something. So I got some medical stuff. And I picked up another thing of Advil. It's the no-name brand, doesn't matter. Because there's 100 coated tablets. I'm going to pick up, when I go to the pharmacy tomorrow, I'm going to see if they have the round pill bottles, containers. I have a little square one I'm going to use for my purse. But for the other thing, for in here, I don't want all these bottles. I want to put it in a thing. There's some more Band-Aids. I picked up more Band-Aids. These are actually for the house because he doesn't have that many left over, so I got to take that upstairs. I picked up nail glue. You don't have to use super glue. You can use this. This is just as good as super glue. So if you have nails, you can do that. I picked up some spoons. These were $1. And this has happened to me and Ariel, because we're the ones that go out together. If I have to go, because I pick her lunches up from school, and they don't give you utensils. So, and we've gone places where they forgot to give us something, So I want to make sure each car has some of this in this pack too. So I picked up some forks too. They're probably in this bag. I picked up some hand warmers and some toe warmers. So, and there's two in a pack. So there's 3 of us. I got these specifically for our 72-hour kits. And there's 2 hand warmers in here. And so I have some more of these upstairs. So I was going to split these up and put them, I'm going to get another bag together for 72-hour kit. So I did grab some of those. Let's put this stuff back in here. Because that's got to go in a separate thing. Okay, and then this bag, my last one, you have to put this stuff in something. So I picked up a bunch of stuff. I'm missing another bag. I'll have to find it because it might be out in the car, or actually it might be over there. But I can't find my forks. I'm like, where's my forks? Okay, so you need clear bags for stuff you're going to put in it, so you can see stuff, so you can see it. So when I was at my local, that's for Ariel, it's a little mask. they had a bunch of stuff. They were had on sale. So this was $2, and it looks like a belly pack, but I think I'm going to cut this strap off and use it for something. I don't know what, because this stuff has to go into. And this is a bigger clear one. It has these little things here I'm going to cut off, but this is a bigger one that you could put. I'm going to take this bag out. It just says good vibes on it, and I don't care what it says. And we can use this little bag for like, you could either use this for your like your medicine stuff or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of big, so you could use it for several different things. Then I picked up 3 of these. These are perfect size. They actually have a little thing in them, which is perfect for car cords. You know, like Ariel can have the 3 different colors. Blue would be for Jeff, so I could put all of his first aid like stuff in here, or hygiene stuff or whatever for his bag. And then Ariel likes these colors. This is for her, and this one's for me for pink. So that will work out good. And I wanted Ariel to have, she is old enough now that when we go places, she gets her own backpack ready. Well, my little car doesn't have spots for stuff. You have 2 things behind the seats, and I hate putting stuff in those because it's like a black hole. So I needed to find a thing for the back seat. And I'll show you what I found. I don't know why I didn't bring it over, but hold on. Okay. That's bothering me. I don't know where my forks are. That's weird. I found this at the thrift store. This is what I was talking about. It has compartments and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll use it for, I'm gonna use it in one of the cars, but I don't know if I'll use it in the trunk or if I'll use it in the actual car. But I need something like this to put in the back seat in between each person, that she can put, like, I have like some that will stay in there. I can move it from one vehicle to the other one. But she gets her own stuff together if we're going somewhere. But if we're just going into town, we're going to be out for a while, and she's bored, if she has to wait for me doing something, then she'll have something in there to do. Like there's these little mazes she picked up the other day. I have couple of adult coloring books and some pencil crayons and some markers upstairs that I'm going to leave in that bag for the vehicle so I can move it from vehicle to vehicle. But I did pick up this bag, and I think I'll either put it in the trunk. That's what I'm thinking of, is putting it in my car trunk, because this is big enough to put like a blanket right here, and then it has a bunch of, on the side, it has pockets here and 3 pockets here, 2 pockets here, 3 pockets here, that I can put the stuff that I need in the trunk. So I think I'll keep that for the trunk. And then I got, these are cute. I passed by these, they were $1. They're so cute. Look at those. So I grabbed some of these for the fork and spoon little. I've got a little zipper. It's bigger than this upstairs already, and I'm gonna put these napkins in there. And then watching these, every bag should have a Sharpie. I have 3 Sharpies. I need to get 1, 2, 1 more, couple more maybe. Everybody should have Sharpies, but I grabbed these, and I think next time I go into town, because they had a couple of these, I'll go back and get the other set. There's another set that was $2. So that is everything that I just wanted to share with. Now I think I just need to get the container part of it, and so it's organized, and go from there. I don't know where that, I did get forks. I don't know where they are. They've got to be upstairs. So I grabbed that stuff. Definitely, I don't know if you're into all that, or if you've done all of that. If you have any ideas or better ideas than what I've been doing, let me know. I've been just kind of congregating stuff, and now I'll set those things into piles. It's like, okay, I've got this now, let's do this. I got this now. I really want to get that big bag together, so I have everything for that, for the cars, for the most part. I mean, I carry some stuff in my purse anyways, but I'd like to get one bag that has all that stuff, so I can go car to car with it. So anyways, thanks for watching. Oh, and if you want to check, I think I mentioned it on the other video too, go check her out. She's the one I've been watching, is Always Lorna Marie, and I just started watching her videos and just, okay, this one doesn't pertain to me. I'll still watch it, but I'll pick out a couple of things, because she's like a family of 6. Is it 6? 4, 5, 6? Yeah, 6, and we're a family of 3. We used to be a family of 9. I can't imagine anymore. But now that we're a family of 3, it's shrunk down. So, but go check her out. She has a lot of ideas and everything. So I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye now.